The rot has carved me hollow. My eyes, they are no longer windows. They are open wounds leading straight into the endless dark. I should have stopped. I should have known that playing with the fabric of reality would have a cost. But the pull of discovery, the promise of understanding the universe, it was too strong. Now I am paying the price. I sealed myself in here, in the lab. Something sweet and decaying. I can feel the building groaning around me, collapsing under the strain of what I've done. But the real collapse is happening inside me. The real horror is staring back at me from every reflective surface. My irises, they're not mine anymore. They churn, slow and deliberate, like whirlpools of black ink. And around the edges, these veins, they pulse with a sickly neon light, an infection that goes deeper than flesh. Theoretical physics speaks of tunnels through space-time, bridges between realities. Einstein-Rosen bridges, wormholes. We thought we could control it, create stable connections through quantum entanglement. The eyes themselves twist into unstable rifts. My eyes, I have to see it. I have to understand. My hand trembles as I lift the mirror. It's a heavy-duty one, reinforced, as if I knew I did need something that would unshatter at the first glimpse of the impossible. I force myself to look, to face the abomination I've become. As my gaze meets its reflection, my right iris, it just opens. It dilates into a perfect spinning vortex, a miniature black hole staring back at me. There's no sound, just a profound, stomach-churning sense of wrongness. The air around me shifts. Small objects on the workbench start to tremble. A pen lifts, wobbles, and then shoots towards my face. It doesn't hit me. It gets close, maybe an inch from my eye, and then it just stretches. It becomes a thin, glowing thread of plastic and ink before winking out of existence with a wet, sucking pop. A loose screw from the console follows, then a strand of my own hair ripped from my scalp, each one pulled into the tiny singularity in my eye, gone forever. And through the gateway, through my own eye, I see things, impossible things, a vast, silent emptiness, punctuated by the cold, dying light of distant alien suns. I see shapes that move in ways that hurt my brain to process, geometries that defy logic, and in the deep, deep dark there are silhouettes, faint outlines of things that have no right to exist, things that were old when the universe was young. They're aware. I can feel their awareness like a physical pressure against my mind. They're watching me through my own eye. A sudden blink, an involuntary twitch, and it happens. I just blinked and felt a sharp, searing pain across my cheek. I looked in the mirror again. Now they're clear, they're intimate. They speak my name. Step through, Alex. They whisper right in my ear, though I'm completely alone. Let the dark finish what it started. We can give you peace, release. It's a tempting offer. The pain is constant now, a throbbing pressure behind my sockets. I have to shut it down. There must be a way to reverse the entanglement, to sever the connection. I stumble to my laptop, my fingers fumbling on the keys. I try to pull up the shutdown sequence I designed for just this kind of emergency. The rifts are widening. I can feel it, a tearing sensation. My eyeballs are swelling, pushing against their sockets. The pain is blinding. The veins bulge, thick and purple, as if something inside is pushing outward, trying to turn my very skull inside out to get a better look at this world. The pressure is unbearable. I scream a raw, ragged sound that's swallowed by the groaning of the lab. I can't look away from the mirror. It's the only thing that feels real anymore. And in the reflection, in the churning vortex of my eye, I see them, countless distorted versions of me pale, elongated, their limbs too long, their faces stretched into silent screams. They're pressing against the inside of the vortex, their palms flattening against an invisible barrier that separates their reality from mine. Their mouths move, but I hear no sound. They're trapped. Or am I the one who's trapped? One of them. One of the pale, wrong Alexes. It pushes harder. Its hand begins to bulge through the barrier, the fingers stretching, almost breaking through into my world. I recoil, throwing the mirror away with a strangled cry. It clatters to the floor, but doesn't break. I press myself into the corner of the room, shaking, my breath coming in ragged sobs. I don't need a mirror to know. I can feel it. Both eyes. They're gone. They're open permanently. Slow spinning voids that reflect nothing but a cold, starless space. The dark is inside me now, and it's very, very patient. Share this if you've ever felt something watching you from the corner of your eye. You might not be imagining it. And next time, we'll see what happens when all realities collapse into one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see where the darkness leads.